Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Sunrise Meets podcast.
Welcome back. What is it? What is this? Episode 11?
Yes, it is episode 11.
11.
Officially episode 11. We made it to iHeartRadio. I submitted this for Pandora. We're still under submission. I keep checking it, but it's not working.
I didn't even know Pandora did fucking podcasts until last week.
Just recently. And then I finally got my new laptop. So hopefully we'll figure that out soon. And then pretty soon here we'll have a decent setup. The next thing for us to get is a table.
Wait a minute. We haven't even introduced ourselves.
I'm Luis.
Hello.
They know who we are, but I'm Luis.
You already know who it is. Says all SoundCloud rappers.
Oh my gosh. What was I gonna say?
I am the co-host, Anthony Hernandez, aka Trackpad.
All right. Nice.
I wonder if the mic picked that up. I don't think so though.
No, I didn't.
I farted.
I need we need a table. So looking for a table.
We need a table.
At least.
I think we should just go and offer up real quick or something.
Yeah, so I was looking at Nextdoor and there was tables for $100, $200. I was like, okay, that's not bad.
Nextdoor, your people next
door.
No,
Nextdoor, the app.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's called Nextdoor app, and they just sell stuff on there. So I've got.
Do me a favor, go on there, and look up people trying to sell mirrors.
Okay, that's fine. I could do that. Why?
You've never seen those pictures of?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that for you, and then I'll send you the funny.
Hilarious.
I'll send you the funny screenshots. So I forget what the engine
or
is.
banana for scale.
School started for me. We're doing that, but my school doesn't really start until October 13th, in-person classes, but online classes started for me already. And then yeah, that's it. New laptop, hopefully better mics soon, and
yeah, in a couple weeks, which 2 maybe 3 episodes depending on when it's getting delivered, I'm gonna buy some real good mics. I'm not gonna buy the mixer yet.
That's fine. That's why I got the digital one.
Yeah, I know. You told me that when I came in, but eventually I will get a physical mixer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy microphones, some headphones. I might just stick with the same headphones that you found.
Mm-hmm.
And
all right.
I think I need to buy the mixer anyway because of the plugins.
They're auxiliary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch.
Forgot about
that. Like I said, the USB ones will work, and with the mixer that I have, we're just gonna register each one to their own driver.
Okay,
that's what it's called, or audio input. So it's weird because it's called it's called audio meter, and so it's literally just a digital mixer.
Wait, what about that other thing you showed me? It had the same mic plugins, but it had a USB at the end for it to plug into a computer.
Yeah, so that's the USB hub.
Okay, so we can that's still okay.
That's got so what's gonna happen is we're gonna get the mics, and I don't really think we need headphones because when we play back, it's live. We play back to ourselves, right? And even if we do have guests, that's when we can then have a third input as I'm editing or as I fix the sound. Yeah, it's my laptop. It's revving up. It's cooling down. I'm downloading CSGO.
I think it's heating up.
I'm downloading CSGO right now.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
He's downloading CSGO and his computer's right next to my head.
Yeah, I just deleted Apex.
And it's turning into a fucking jet engine over here.
Turn the turbo button on. Turn the turbo button on. Press the turbo button.
What the fuck is the turbo button?
Mouse. Move the mouse and then go on there and press the turbo button on the keyboard. It says turbo.
Turbo.
Let's see if you can hear it. No. On the left side.
Left side.
Way in the front. Right in the front. Way up. Up. Next to the screen.
Yeah. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, there you go.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's turbo mode.
I think I would be able to hear that through my fucking headphones while I'm playing.
You can. But my headphones are shit, so...
Turn that off. So, I wonder if the mic picked that shit up.
I hope it did. I wanted them to hear it. Anyway, God. So what's gonna happen? Like I said, I don't think we need headphones. Although, so I have my Bluetooth headphones connected to my laptop, and so what can happen is I'm gonna be the one listening back to it as we talk. I can hear myself talk because I already tested it out. And it sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty fucking good. So, I think it'll just be I'll be managing everybody's sound all at once. So I was like, okay, if AJ sounds too loud, I'll bring him down. or if I sound too loud, I'll bring myself down.
Throat the mic.
So I'll be managing everybody's sound because that's just that'll be me.
He's a DJ.
And then so they, like I said, the USB mics will then plug into the USB hub, and then the hub will plug into my laptop. The program will read all the mics individually for each person, and then I'll be able to listen back if I want to.
Sweet.
So, but yeah, if you get the mics and they are aux, then you might as well just get this mixer.
Yeah, pass the aux, dude. Have you ever, speaking of pass the aux, have you been in a car like with some friends or whatever, and then somebody actually plays some dumbass shit on the radio or on the fucking aux?
No.
I mean, I can't say I have either, but
anytime we play dumb shit, it's because we want to hear it on purpose.
Yeah,
it's to be funny or some shit.
I remember in high school, you used to walk around listening to comedy specials.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
I listened to
He didn't listen to music in high school. He listened to comedy specials.
What's his name? I listened to Mitch Hedberg. I've mentioned him before on the podcast. Yeah. And then what's his name? The guy from Saturday Night Live. The one that does the report.
Pete Davidson?
No. The weekly news or whatever the hell they called.
Andy No,
the black guy. What's his name?
I forget his name.
What is he on? It's like the news report or some shit like that. I don't know. Look it up real quick, because it's gonna eat me up inside. But
Un momento, por favor.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun, and then I think so Thursday I gotta get my car checked out, and then
that's tomorrow.
And then Friday I'll get it fixed, and then
almost looked up Friday Night Live.
So Thursday I'm gonna get it checked out. If I can get it fixed on Thursday, I'm gonna get it fixed on Thursday too, and then Friday I gotta go get some new clay because my teacher said I couldn't use the clay that I'm using, which is poo poo. But
I gotta go buy more Play-Doh for my.
I gotta make do with
Kenan Thompson.
Yeah, no,
not that guy in the middle.
No, that's not him.
That's not him.
No,
I thought that was who you were talking about. Eddie Murphy.
No. No, he's new on Saturday Night Live.
They put
Michael Che. Michael Che, that's his name. So I listened to Michael Che's comedy. It was weird.
That guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he had his so I guess somebody ripped the show from Netflix or something, and they uploaded it to YouTube. So I just rewatch it every day, and then Mitch Hedberg I would watch on audio when I used to download stuff. But all of his stuff is on iTunes now, so I don't have to worry about any of that shit.
Cool.
That is new music though. I just didn't listen. I just didn't listen to a lot of music.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then whatever music.
Have you ever
whatever
watched
music
Pete Davidson's stand up? It's funny.
And then whatever music I had was downloaded from the MP3 downloader. I had 240
shit.
Yeah, I had 240 something songs.
I used to do that shit
on the iPod on the shuffles that I have right here. The little
oh yeah,
buttons.
You still have shuffles.
Yeah, I have 2 of them. But I don't really use them anymore. They just sit there.
Somebody playing ping pong out there?
And this is probably playing with his little paddles.
He has ping pong paddles?
He has these wooden paddles.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like ping pong without the table. And the net.
Oh, with the string?
No.
Oh,
it's just a ball and 2 wooden paddles. You just hit it back and forth. It's like Keep It Up, but with paddles.
He's playing ping pong with himself. He's like... He's running his little ass.
That'd be so cool. Imagine somebody playing ping pong with themselves. They're just literally going in a circle.
What show did that? I think it was Family Guy that did some shit like that.
It probably was. I don't know. I don't watch Family Guy or anything like that. It's weird.
You don't watch Family Guy?
I don't watch any of those type of shows. American Dad, I don't watch.
American Dad's they're all right.
I don't watch
Family Guy.
I don't watch The Simpsons. I don't watch Futurama.
I watched all of Futurama and I watched all of
I've never
South Park.
Seen those. Yeah, twice. I don't watch South Park. South Park. Well, isn't South Park always bringing out new episodes?
Yeah. They're still bringing out new shit. But I've watched all of Futurama and all of South Park twice.
Yeah, I know my dad watched Futurama, but not me.
South Park.
I don't know. I just can't get into those kind of shows.
I fucking love South Park, dude.
more of a kind of whatever's on Netflix. Like I'm more like The Office or Avatar, nostalgia kind of stuff.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I watched Avatar all the time.
Yeah,
I can't tell you how many fucking times I've seen the entire series.
I gotta finish the Avatar, and then I gotta go move to Korra, which was better. Well, not better,
No,
but
it's
like
not better. I was so mad that they fucking.
I just don't like.
They made the creators end the show early.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah.
I don't even know why.
Oh, because they came out with Korra being lesbian,
and now they're all proud about it because they posted that shit on Twitter about Korra being gay.
Yeah.
And SpongeBob and
so Nickelodeon was not having it, I guess.
One other character. Well, it wasn't. It was not the time, you know. It wasn't. It was still taboo.
Mm.
What do you say we reveal your identity at 50? On the 50th?
Let's make it 200.
200? You're tripping. That's 4 years.
Shit. I'll decide when I want to reveal my identity.
Oh my god, no, we're gonna do it at 50. Fuck that shit.
Oh man, you fucker.
We're doing it at 50 because
I'll let you know.
Because we need like more traction. I'm like carrying it. I have 200 followers. You have 500 followers on Instagram.
I do?
Yes.
No, I don't.
When's the last time you've been on Instagram? Check your profile.
I go to Instagram every day.
When's the last time you
fuck, I do have 500 followers. I didn't know that.
See? They're probably like half spam, but I'm pretty sure most of them are real.
I mean, I try to make all the people I follow or followers real people.
Right. I'm gaining followers, but like they're bots. So I'm like, okay. They're like sex bots or like business bots or
do you remember
shit like
the
that.
app Kick?
Yeah.
Do you remember all the fucking sex bots that would text you on that?
Yeah.
Oh my
I know.
God. You know what?
Does anybody even use Kick anymore?
I fucking hope not. I'm sure it's just.
I wonder why it was so.
Bots
I wonder why it was so popular.
I don't know.
I guess they didn't have unlimited data plans back then, did they? So Kick was like free.
Kick was free.
It was free, and just anybody could use it just as long as you had Wi-Fi. But you could do that now over iPhones. Do that now. It's free texting between iPhones.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it's for Androids too. But Instagram's got a DM or a instant message. Twitter does.
Yeah.
Facebook does. Snapchat does. Snapchat is technically one. So it's crazy. When I first got Snapchat, I was like, what the fuck is this? Is it a video game? Is it a social media site? Is it just for pictures? Is it
a social media website?
I was like, what in the world? Because I got it, and then like I had started a streak with somebody by accident, I guess. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, speaking of streaks, you know what I find fucking hilarious right now?
What?
Is those memes that those memes that are like cute names my girlfriend calls me. It's like streaks. Or cute names my crush calls me, and it says streaks.
I don't get it.
Cute names my crush calls me, streaks. It's just your crush.
I still don't get it. You lost me.
She doesn't know you like her.
Yeah.
So you have a streak with her.
Right.
I can't believe I'm having to fucking explain this to you.
Yeah.
You know, fuck Natalie, slap him. Because I know you got the joke, probably. I fucking hope you got the joke.
She probably didn't either. We both have pretty much the same level of comedy. The only thing we I tell you what, drag queens. I don't know if you know anything about drag queens. Like, listen, look.
I know the fucking contest called Drag Race.
Right. Yeah.
The show.
So she watches that, right? She watches that.
I remember when I first found out about that.
So she watches that and she's really into it, and I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm not really into it. She keeps every once in a while she'll pull up like a profile on Instagram, and it's a dude, but he's in drag, and she's like, and she's like, is he cute? I mean, is she cute? And I'm like, that's a dude. That's a dude. And she's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, you only do this when it's a dude, and like that's it. That's all. When it's a drag queen, I was like,
you know what? You know what?
So I never
flip the switch on her. Tell her, yeah, damn, she's sexy one time.
No, no, she watches this like YouTube channel called. It's with there's two drag queens called Katya and Trixie Mattel, and they do this show called So it's what the
That's the name of the show.
It's the name of the show.
What's the
I'll show it to you after the podcast. But it's this. It's like it's
How
so.
do you name a show a sound?
They did it. It's HUNNNNNN or whatever the fuck they put.
It's not it's
No, it's UHNNN. Or some shit like that. I don't fucking remember. But that's what the show's called. So picture like a podcast, but it's me and you, and it's a green screen behind us, and we have animators that animate everything that we say. It's like a 5-minute podcast of them just talking about literally whatever they want. It's pretty fucking hilarious, in my opinion.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. I enjoy it.
That's the only thing you enjoy?
I enjoy it with her.
Oh, only with her.
Yeah.
You don't like.
I don't watch it.
You don't watch it by yourself.
No. No. That's weird.
Watch you get stoned one day and end up watching.
Highly unlikely, but maybe.
Oh, watch it happen. Be fucking hilarious.
Kind of want to talk about who the next guest is gonna be, but we haven't figured that out yet.
We haven't even figured that out yet. We'll announce the next guest at episode episode 18. How's that?
18. What do you mean?
Yeah, we'll announce the next guest at episode 18.
Yes. We could do that.
Yep. Episode 18, we will announce the next
Need to figure out who's going to be. I want to interact with our followers because most of our followers are pretty close to us. They're obtainable people. I can go get
They're obtainable.
I can go get
I like
them.
I like the terminology the way you put it.
I can go get them and we can actually sit down and talk.
But, I can go pick them up.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
stickers. So the stickers cost.
Oh yeah.
So the stickers.
What are we gonna do about those?
That's the thing. I don't know yet.
Are we gonna do my idea?
I think I got a new idea. So
Okay.
since I'm on Lone Star, I'm on the campus. On the campus. What Ian did is he bought a whole bunch. I think he bought like 100 cards, like business cards.
Okay.
And he put a Yoshi on them, and he just stuck them all over the place on campus. Like he hid them in like certain places and just put them there. So I think what we should do is we should order business cards with the sun and the QR code in the middle, and I just go around school and just randomly drop them.
What I was thinking was
everywhere.
I had something similar to his idea, but with the stickers.
Tag up the school.
Yeah, I hear you. But I had something similar to his idea, but with the stickers. I thought we should get the stickers and go to like Walmart, Kroger, Target, and all kinds of different stores and just stick them at the doors or whatever in different aisles. You know, spread them out everywhere.
Just put it that would be pretty fun. And then another thing we could do is I have those stickers and then go to like populated like
go to Renfest.
Like that wouldn't be a bad idea.
To go.
We went last year. It was pretty fun. I'll probably go again this year, maybe. I don't know. No, I don't think so because COVID. But
COVID.
But what was I gonna say? We get stickers and we go to downtown.
Ooh.
And this, I think this will be like for future, for like a scavenger hunt. So so we get the stickers, right, and every sticker is like a 15% off thing on merch. You can go put the sticker on like
that's definitely a future idea
on downtown, and you know once that person scans it, it's no longer usable.
Yeah.
But the QR code will still link them to the website. But the 15% thing, that's the thing that I don't know how to do.
I don't know how to do this shit either.
Yeah,
gotta get a programmer.
I don't
know.
Think it's a programmer.
I don't know.
It's like a link, like a website specialist or something like that. Anyway, but you know, even if we don't do that, we can just do like stickers and just QR codes to the podcast because I don't know the exact. I don't want to put like specifically Apple Music or Spotify or anything like that. I want to put the Red Circle link, so it'll take them to Red Circle, and then Red Circle will ask them what they want to listen on.
Okay.
Via Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts.
Yeah, that was my issue. I wasn't sure how that would work either.
So we would link them directly to our page, our Red Circle page, and then they can.
Okay, so Red Circle is not only a.
So Red Circle. So let me explain Red Circle.
Because I thought it was only a website
where it hosts.
Yeah.
No, so what
I didn't know you could go to it and find those platforms.
Well, that's what a host is.
No. I'm saying like I thought it was only a platform where you use to distribute it. Not where you could go to it and find shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
I didn't know it was a search engine type thing.
Okay, yeah. So Red Circle is. So if you go if you just look up Red Circle on the page just directly, it will just pull up like advertisements and like, hey, this is a hosting website, but you can also listen to podcasts on this website that are hosted on this website. And so, what?
I just noticed your USB.
Yeah, that's my.
It's Rock Band USB thing.
Yeah, it's a Rock Band USB hub. But what was I saying?
Sorry.
So Red Circle is just a hosting website, but it's also a sponsor website, and it's also a collaboration website. So let's say I don't know, let's say James starts his own podcast, right?
Okay.
And he starts it on Red Circle, right? And we're on Red Circle. So us and James could collaborate. And so what happens is you suggest a cross promotion, and so we promote them and they promote us back, and then we both get traction from each other's audience. I've submitted requests. I've submitted requests for 3 different podcasts, but they haven't responded yet. I'm not expecting.
Because we're meager.
I'm not expecting for them to respond, but
submit to Joe Rogan.
Well, he doesn't host on.
Oh.
And he's specifically
send him an email.
He's specifically on Spotify.
Just send him an email.
I probably can.
I don't know.
If he's got an email on Spotify, I can. If it's like a business email, I can just be like, "Hey, this is the Sunrise News podcast. You might just shout. You might
shouting us out.
Yeah, you might shout us out
or something.
Or we could get lucky and
love Joe Rogan's podcast.
We could rate the Misfits podcast and they shout out.
I would give to be on the Misfits podcast.
They shout out 5-star ratings on their podcast.
Really?
Yeah. If you rate and then you put something funny and they like it, they'll shout you out. And they'll rate you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot they did that.
They also do like what's it called? What's the donation website?
I don't know.
It's called
the donation website.
Yeah, it's I forgot what it's called. It's like a subscription based thing. Patreon. So they have a Patreon for the podcast, I guess. I don't know why. It's very weird.
Wait, Misfits has a Patreon?
They have a Patreon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so they have a Patreon, and what they do is they put a person's picture on like the table or the screen, I guess right now, because they're all separated or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a picture of you, but that's like the top Patreon. That means they paid the most money.
Oh
yeah. And they get to have their pictures on.
Have like that battle.
Right.
Speaking of winning shit, I won the raffle yesterday or the day before at the smoke shop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got this sweet ass bong.
Oh shit, another one.
Yeah, I got a sweet ass bong, and where are my keys? I got a blunt splitter on my keys.
Oh, they're right there.
Yeah, that little red thing. Oh, yeah, it's a blunt splitter.
Cool.
I got this super cool little pipe that comes apart to clean and shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's got a glass bowl with like a mesh in it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I got one more thing. I think.
Would it be bad to ask you what smoke shop you go to? Oh, the smoke shop.
What about it?
That'd be perfect.
What about it?
Ask them.
About what?
Can I put a flyer up for the podcast?
I'm kind of cool with the guys there.
Exactly. Go over there and be like, hey, do you guys have like an advertisement board?
I don't think they do have an advertisement board. They just, it's all smoke shit in there.
Oh, talk to them. Figure out.
Well, I just went to the smoke shop to buy shit yesterday.
Listen, this is a great opportunity, because what you can do is you can go to them and be like, hey, I have a podcast. We're not getting.
You know what? I'll talk to them.
We're pretty big. All right. If you want, we can do a sponsored. We don't have they don't have to pay us, but we can be like, hey, go to this smoke shop. If you say this word, you'll get this percentage off, or you'll get a chance to spin some sort of wheel or something like that.
They do have a spin the wheel.
Exactly. Exactly. And then they don't have to pay us anything, but if they
get real small,
but if they make a sale,
place,
and it's because of us, maybe we can get some of that money.
I don't know. I'm not worried about the money. I'm just worried about us getting traction and shit. You know?
I know. I'm not worried about the money either. But it's a good opportunity to be.
It is cool. I'm gonna talk to him.
Right? Because then we can print out just flyers and just be like, hey, just put this on your door and leave it here. Don't do anything or anything like that. You know?
I might just walk up and slap a sticker on the front door.
Exactly. Exactly. Or wherever they have stickers and they just slap ours on top. Yeah. And people will be like, what is this QR code? They'll get curious and they'll scan it with their phone and they'll be like, oh shit, it's a podcast. Oh, this is cool, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And then there's gonna be those guys that are like, what the fuck? Podcast, get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, at least
guys.
But I think it's more about page traffic. So the more page traffic we get, because even if they just scan it and they load the website and it's our page, Red Circle will pick that up and be like, hey, these guys are getting traction, push them to the front of the page for sponsors, right? Even though we might not be getting sponsors, it'll still, the website will pick us up as, oh, hey, they're growing. People are actually paying attention to them, you know?
I hear you.
So it's all about progress.
Take a look.
Yeah. I really want to get those stickers. I ain't got the money for it.
I thought you got them already.
No, dude, when I send you stuff, it's about like, this is like, we can do this. Like, this is how much
I know about okay.
Like that stuff. Like, I get it. I understand why you were confused about the equipment. Yeah. I get that 100%. That's totally on me. But the sticker was just like a hey, like a hey, we can do this kind of thing. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you had ordered them.
No. Because I'm not ready to do that. Not only that, but where the fuck am I gonna put them? And I don't want to. We could sell them, but for how much?
I was thinking about how we would sell them. Like, you know, like.
Well, see, like my friend, $3, you know, Jackie.
Jackie who?
The artist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she has her own website. So
what?
Yeah, she's got her own like selling website.
Hi, Jackie.
So we could, I don't know, we can probably hire her to be like, hey, sell this on your podcast, sell this on your website. You get a whatever % commission.
I'll send her a message,
and we'll get the rest. And
tomorrow,
because we don't need an artist. I'm the artist.
Oh, shots fired.
Right? Well, it's not. No.
Oh, Jackie's coming for you.
No shots fired. But we can just ask her how to set up a shop or something like that, because I don't know how to do that.
Dude, oh my god! Speaking of,
we made a website. We made a website called. I was just about to say that. Dude. What the? It's called The Spit. I still have the login.
Oh my god!
I think I still.
What were we doing on there?
We were trying to make a social media site.
That's right.
Yeah, I forgot what the concept was though. All I know is that the name
too. I just remembered that.
All I know is that the name of the website was called The Spit.
We tried making a website, but I completely forgot about that shit.
Yeah, we can still do it on Wix, but it's gonna be really hard.
I'm over it.
Yeah, and then I kind of revived my YouTube channel.
Since you still have login to The Spit, do you think we could like convert that into a shop?
Yeah, but I would rather make just a whole new one with the email that we have for the podcast.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, and plus, I honestly can't tell you. Wix probably deleted it already. It's been inactive for like years now.
Oh, okay.
Because we started in middle school. Didn't we make it in middle school?
I think it was intermediate. I don't know.
It was probably intermediate. Holy shit.
5th or 6th grade.
Yeah,
that's when we did.
We didn't know what we were doing, but anyway, yeah. Dude, don't do that.
I wasn't trying to hit the chair. I was just trying to.
But yeah, we tried to make a social media site at one point. Did not work out. That's okay though. We have a podcast now.
What? 13 or 11, 12, 13 years old?
I was 12.
Yeah, I was 13 then.
Yeah, I was 12.
Damn.
It's funny because I was the one setting it up. Like, I've always been like the technical professional in the duo.
Yeah.
AJ's just kind of been there for jokes and laughs.
idea guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lewis has a lot of ideas. They're nothing compared to mine. But
debatable. No, but AJ thinks about that 1% of things that I don't think about. So he does have some better level of idea making than I do.
That might sound like I'm just here.
What?
I was like, you're making it sound like I'm just here.
Well, you're not just. I mean, yeah, you are, but like you add entertainment value, and who else am I going to do this podcast with?
That baseball bat over there. Clink, 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 clink.
No, I've always been good with like the technical side of stuff. Like I can figure out how to make a podcast, and I did, and we're doing it. Right. You
I could have done it too.
Right. What?
I could have done it too.
You probably could have, but you weren't. No, you weren't.
I work too much.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't have the time nor the energy.
Speaking of work, I just found out that I can go in pretty much every day of the week. So
you don't have the drive for it like I do. The one take for it.
Well, it's the sitting down and sitting still and
figuring it out.
It's not like I'm good at figuring shit out in different ways than what Lewis is. Like we're two different people. Like we said before, we have two completely different skill sets. He is good at sitting down, editing, putting in the patience.
Yeah, I have the patience. There we go. Let's put it like that.
I don't have any the patience.
I have the patience and
that was the reason why I fucking despise my last job.
And the excess time. And then AJ is the go-getter. He's the man. Jump off this bridge with me. You know? Yeah. He's that kind of guy. And I'm the guy that's like reserved and it's just like, look, we can do this. Let's just figure it out. We got it.
I'm good at meetings.
At meetings?
Meetings. I don't know why.
Like, what do you mean?
I'm
business meetings?
Yeah, like business meetings. I'm good at meetings. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Unless it's like a mass meeting.
I'm horrible at interviews. I'm good at presentation though.
Well, the interview is a presentation. You're presenting yourself and how you work.
That's 100%. I agree with that. I
remember my first job interview.
My first job, I was like in the bag. I was gonna get it regardless of how bad the interview went. And on top of that, PD died, so that helped me kind of just push along my hire because the day I got hired, my first job, PD died.
Damn.
Yeah, fucked up.
Yeah, but I remember my first job interview. At the end of the interview, I straight up asked her. I was like, "When do I start?" I said that shit. She said at the end of the interview, she goes, "You have any questions or concerns or something or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah, when do I start?"
Hey man, some people like that kind of stuff. They're like, "Hey man,"
and I ended up working there for the next 3 years.
Nice. Yeah.
Yep, I loved that job.
I've never held the job more than a year until the Y. I've been working at the Y for 2 years now, almost 2 years. It's gonna be 2 years in October. Yeah, it's a pretty fucking good job. And then hopefully I think after like my official second year passing, I think I'm gonna ask for a raise. But I'm not too sure if they're gonna give it to me or not because
can I have a raise?
$4. There you go.
Because counselors are only supposed to get paid $9, while everybody else gets paid, or while the site leads, I think they get paid $12.
Are you trying to be a site lead?
12 or 10. I can't be a site lead until I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
But I know people that are in the Y that are that are getting pushed along to become a site lead. And I'm trying to do that for me. But as of right now, I think I'm just going to ask for a 50-cent raise so I could just make that.
What are you at right now?
To make that even 10, $9.50.
Oh, okay.
Or $9.75.
And you're a counselor, right?
For the two. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty decent. I'm
off
to
Lewis for all your emotional problems.
Huh?
I told them come to you for all their emotional problems.
Yeah.
He's a counselor.
Not really, but yeah. Not in the sense you think.
He's a camp counselor.
Yeah. Well, I'm an after school caretaker actually. It's what the actual label is called. I'm not a camp counselor until I actually go to the YMCA camp. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I can't wait for us to get a table, and then what we should do on the table is we should put like chalk paint on it, so we can draw on the table.
Oh,
or
while we're bored, just talking.
Yeah, or I don't know.
We should get a Lego table.
That'd be pretty fucking dope.
Fuck Mega Blocks.
We can do what was that Italian restaurant called in
Italianos?
Is that what it called? Or something with a Z.
Ziti's?
Was it called Ziti's?
I don't know. Where is it?
It's off 1960. Fuck.
It's off 1960. It's Italianos.
Where the
it's real small. It's underneath. It's where 59
where the Joe's Crab Shack is, and the Red Lobster and the Best Buy and the Home Depot is in that lot.
Yeah.
The Hooters is. Yeah.
It's Italianos.
Was it? Well, I think it closed down.
No.
Did it?
No.
You sure?
Lydia works there. It's fucking delicious.
I don't
There's
think,
no fucking.
I don't. Well, okay, listen. I don't think we're
me.
talking about the same Italian restaurant.
It's where 59 in 1960.
It was called Zio's.
Zio's?
Yeah, it was called Zio's.
Zio's?
No, it's called Zio's. I know it sounds
what the fuck?
Creole. I know it sounds Creole, but it was called Zio's or some shit like that. It's called something with the Z. I'm telling you, it's something with the Z. Anyways, but what the only
Italian restaurant I know in that fucking area, that little section, is Italiano's.
It's that small little shop, right? That small little area by the video game store.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That's the wrong one. Yeah, I know you. Now I know for sure you're talking about the wrong one. No, it was a different one.
That's the only one I know.
It was something with Z. Anyway, but at this Italian restaurant, what they did is at the table they had like butcher paper, like white butcher paper.
Okay.
On the tables, so kids can draw on it. And so by the end of the time you had dinner, you could draw on it. So we could do something like that.
I do know what you're talking about.
See?
Yes. It was called Zio's.
It's called Zio's. I don't know. I call it
shit like that. Yes. I went there one time. It was pretty
so
good.
Fucking good. So fucking good. And then the atmosphere was the best because you could see inside the kitchen.
I don't remember that. I only ever went there once when I was like.
I went there plenty of times for birthdays.
Really?
Like, that was the spot. Like that was a spot for birthdays. For
Italiano's was where we. It was
Chuck E. Cheese.
Italiano's was
Chuck E. Cheese, Zio's, and
I think we should go to Chuck E. Cheese one day.
Cheddar's.
Just real soon. We should go to Chuck E. Cheese like next week.
Sure.
Just two grown ass men in a Chuck E. Cheese.
Bro, don't even talk to me about going to Chuck E. Cheese. Look, me and my friend Bianca and Elizabeth, or my friend Bianca, I don't know about Elizabeth anymore. I still follow her on Instagram, but
I don't know these people.
But anyway. They were in theater. But we had Bianca's brother, and we were driving into we literally took a trip to Chuck E. Cheese. I told them, Bianca, Elizabeth, let's go to Chuck E. Cheese like this weekend. They're like, I was like, I have like the big brown bags of coins.
Yeah.
My dad used to work there.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so my dad used to work at Chuck E. Cheese. Let me tell you something. All right, this man fixed machines for 5 years. He fixed the machines for 5 years, and he was like the tech guy at Chuck E. Cheese. And so people would bring counterfeit coins to play the machines.
Really?
And so what he would have to do is he would have to sort them. So he came home with, I'm talking about like these heavy ass canvas bags. They're like 50 pounds each of just knockoff
Chuck E. Cheese coins.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese coins. And so we would take like 20 of them each. Me, Ruben, my dad, and my mom would take like 20 each, and we would go and play with the knockoff coins. We didn't pay for coins for years. We put those back into rotation. It was like
for your dad to resort through.
It was like a scheme. And then when he was working there, and I didn't go to school, right? So I would sleep under his desk. That was my sleeping.
The fuck?
Yeah, that was my sleeping area. And then he would just give me coins, and I literally lived in Chuck E. Cheese for like the first 5 years of my life.
Dude, you had a way better. Dude, I'm so envious. Bro, I never knew that.
Like, when I tell you, I can tell you what the Chuck E. Cheese looked like before what it looks like now. It had the tubes. It had like a little child's pen. It had like this closet.
It used to have the ball pit.
Did it have a ball?
Yeah.
It did have a ball pit.
It did have a ball pit. The ball pit was the shit.
And then it had this.
And it was deep too. So you go swim in it.
Yeah. Not like you wanted to, but yeah.
Yeah, you could go. No, and you were small too.
Yeah.
We were real fucking small, and the ball pit was fucking deep, dude.
It was. It really
like
was.
You could sit in it, and you could like poke your head out,
right,
and shit, But then they like reduced how tall it was, and then they got rid of it.
And they got rid of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Actually, they just got rid of the ball pit, and then they got rid of the tubes.
They got rid of them?
Yeah, they got
the
rid
one
of
on over there on motherfucker, I haven't been there in years.
That one's been open for the longest, and I think it's not gonna shut down like ever because it's just so convenient. Yeah. Because I mean, I get that main event's open, right?
Yeah.
You always have main event as an option, but it's not meant for little kids.
No.
So Chuck E. Cheese is like fucking perfect.
Yeah.
And then
Chuck E. Cheese will always be Chuck E. Cheese. I hate the fucking Chucky now though.
Oh, the animated one, the little rat,
dude.
That's not a mouse though. That's a fucking rat. Okay.
Fucking hate it, dude.
Oh,
Why did Chuck E. Cheese change the way the character looked?
and they changed the sign.
Really?
They changed the sign on the original Chuck E. Cheese. It's gone. It's the new one. It's the new.
I don't even know what the new one looks like.
It's the new looking rat.
Oh.
Yeah, but they still have the animatronic. The original animatronic.
Original one?
Yeah.
No way.
They have the original animatronic.
Dude, I remember going over there and staring at the thing on my birthdays sometimes.
They haven't replaced that, but they did change the mascot. They changed the mascot, which is lame. But they haven't changed the animatronic. And I remember standing in there with the animatronic, behind the news desk.
Really?
Yeah.
You
I was like,
there?
yeah,
cool.
because my dad was like, "You want to go in there?" I'm like, "I can go in there."
Dude,
so
I would have flipped shit.
He boosted me up and I went in. I was like, "Whoa, this is." I mean,
it's all mechanics below.
I'm
below this part.
I'm smaller than AJ. I mean, smaller than Andres at the time. But I went in there and I mean, we're talking about a huge ass fucking mouse. And I was like, "What?
How tall was it?
The fuck?"
Don't tell me that thing was 10 feet tall.
So I think the scaling. I don't know if you've ever played Five Nights at Freddy's or ever seen the scaling between the human in the games.
Okay.
Seen the animatronic between the animatronics.
I never went that.
It's pretty much the same. It's okay. So picture me, my size, right? And then my dad's about this tall, right?
The machine. Dad's a little taller than you, is it?
The machine. Okay, the machine couldn't fit in the door.
Okay.
In a regular sized door.
Yeah.
That's how big it was. It wasn't wider than the door, but it was taller. It was definitely taller than the door.
That's like a 7-foot door.
Okay, then maybe it was
most doors are 7 feet tall.
Maybe it was 6.5 foot.
You have a measuring tape? Most doors
6.5 feet.
Most room doors are 7 feet tall.
I would say the animatronic was 6.5 feet then. Yeah. But I remember they had a ticket blaster. They had a blue screen.
I remember that when they put the ticket blaster in.
They had a
blue screen.
They had a blue screen.
I remember that.
The camera.
Yeah.
They had screens on the wall next to Chucky that he would talk to the other characters.
Yep.
They never had any other animatronic except for Chucky. I'm surprised they still have them. I hope they never get rid of them. But they expanded the party room, the party tables. They knocked down a wall that used to be the closet. And they got rid of that. And then I think they got rid of my dad's office that he used to work in. Mm-hmm. I think that's in combination with the
new party room.
No, with the new mascot room. So they're combined, and then the kitchen is still the same. The soda machines are still where they are. The winning prize and the salad bar and the front part is still all the same. And then the walls that break off the games from the walking area is still the same. I want them to get rid of that big ass horse though. Remember they put a big ass
the racing game?
The Pinocchio horse.
The Pinocchio horse.
Yeah, they have a big ass Pinocchio horse. It's the size of 2 cars.
Oh my god!
So picture my car and stacked on top of each other. It's that big, maybe a little bigger, a little taller than that. But yeah, that's what it is. And then they had that. They still have that stupid racing horse game, which is rigged. And then they had this one game. It was jet racing or jet boat racing, and I put my code in there. It's my code. It's still the same code.
Really?
Yeah, it's 817117.
Go steal his shit.
No, you can't. I've upgraded one boat because I would use it all the time, and I would break records on the game. Yeah. And then I worked at Main Event for a little bit. That was all right.
Sick.
The only thing that Main Event has on Chuck E. Cheese really is laser tag, because Showbiz got bowling, and movies, and an arcade, and an ice cream bar, and a bar. Wow,
Chuck E. Cheese put in a bar?
Yeah, they sell alcohol now.
Yeah, let's go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get drunk at Chuck E. Cheese. You can't, so you be the designated driver.
Sure.
Dude, those beers have to be expensive though.
I think it's $5 a beer.
Oh my God.
Maybe $3 if you're lucky, depending on what you get.
Depends on how the bartender feels.
Not a bartender, they just hand you a fucking glass.
They just hand you a pint.
I think it's a glass. I think it's just the glass bottle.
I bet they got gross beer though.
No, they got all the beers.
Yeah,
I think they sell wine too.
Yeah. I'm not a wine guy.
That's weird. I didn't beer. I get it at Chuck E. Cheese. It's all right, beer. But then wine. I was
going to Chuck E. Cheese.
I think they sell wine. Don't quote me on that, but I think they do.
I want to own a business and
not participate.
I want to, as a CEO, I want to take my CFO, all the EOs, all the EOs.
I
I want to take them all and go have an important ass business meeting at Chuck E. Cheese.
People do that at Main Event. They do it at Main Event because they have that waiting room. So it's like, build your business's teamwork. Come rent a party package and play games with your coworkers. I was like,
I want to do that,
weird.
but at a Chuck
But I'm
E.
like,
Cheese.
that's my job. Like, literally, I work with people
Have
that
you ever
work
been
with
to It's?
games. Yeah, I've been to It's.
I've never been to It's.
Yes, you have.
I've never been
Yes,
to
you
It's.
have.
I've been to the movie theater next to It's.
Listen to
The
me.
Dollar Theater.
Look at me in the eyes, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, you've been to It's. You know,
I have never been to It's.
you were at It's when it was Rayford, and we went on a field trip, and we stuck together the whole time, and I had the card. It was an unlimited card, and you were standing right
I
next to
remember
me.
now.
You were standing right behind me, and every time we went on go-kart, I would pass the card back like we were going into a fucking club, and I would scan the card. I would hand it back. You would grab the card, you scanned it, and we
That's
both
right.
went into
I don't remember.
go-karts
I
for
fucking
free.
forgot about that.
Like a whole bunch of fucking times. And then we went on the
I
ride.
made a mistake.
We went on the ride that goes spins and it does.
That one's in the front door, isn't
Yes.
it?
Okay, I remember the whole thing. And then
I think we should go to Chuck E. Cheese
and we
then
stole
It's.
pizza.
We stole pizza?
Yes, we took like 4 slices, put them on a plate, stack another plate on top of it, and we took it on the bus.
Oh yeah,
We took it on the bus.
dude. I remember in high school. I think it was junior year. I think they did it senior year too. For band, when we would go to far trips, like we were away, the away team for
Yeah.
football. And
Okay.
we would go perform. They would buy like 100 fucking Little Caesars pizzas.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
How many?
They would buy like 100
Oh,
Little Caesars
okay.
pizzas. Over 100 actually. They'd be like, all right, everybody pair up and tell us what kind of pizza you want. We have pepperoni, cheese, and sausage.
Mm.
And so they told us those options, and then they placed. So it was me and this girl. We always just got pepperonis, and they gave us 2 pizzas.
Mm.
And then
Oh.
everybody around us, like, yeah, we don't want our pizza. We don't want our pizza. We don't want it. We don't want it. We don't want it. Give it here. Give it here. Give it here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank God for high metabolisms. Jesus
Yup.
Christ, that's the only reason why we're skinny. It's because of our metabolisms.
Yeah.
Mine's slowing down though. I can
Here's the
feel
thing:
my-
is I was
feel my slowing down. It's not-
Here's the thing though: is
You were in band, so
band
yes.
was it counts as a PE credit for
Yeah.
a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marching band counts as a PE credit for a reason.
I need to
It
get
is
another
a
monitor for my computer
dual.
because it's got HDMI on it.
dual monitor.
So-
Does it have like that fucking blue screw-in setup thing?
No, it's HDMI.
You can just link it HDMI wise. HDMI wise.
HDMI. Yeah, I can put that over there on my TV and I can hook it up to my TV real quick and easy. Like,
Sweet.
mhm.
What do you? I don't know. I forgot the question, bro.
What was it about?
I don't.
Something closely related to it. It's obviously about the podcast. If not,
No, it wasn't about the podcast.
Okay, well, let's go.
It was just a question that I knew we could have a long conversation on. I completely forgot that question.
rip. You're gonna remember it after the podcast.
I know.
is
I'm gonna
done.
get home and I'll walk in my door and be like, "Fuck."
That's why you gotta write it down. Put it in your notes, in your phone.
Yeah, but I had it in my brain on the way over here. I was like, all right, we could talk about.
Well, I know that.
I could ask them this question, and we could, stem all these different ideas off of there. Because honestly, to do these podcasts, me and Lewis, we need a single question,
Yeah.
and
That's
we'll
it.
just
We just
need
next thing you know,
one topic.
we'll talk about the
We'll
space
go
time
from-
continuum.
Have you ever played the Wikipedia game?
No.
Well, anyway,
You have to try
our
to get-
conversations are closely related to the Wikipedia game.
Yeah, you have to try to get to a web page.
You go
using
from one web
words.
page
Yeah.
to another web page, strictly using the hyperlinks,
Right.
the blue hyperlinks.
Right.
Anyway,
And you try to get to the top of your
yeah, you say you go from Godzilla to President Obama.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I see. Yeah.
And
That's basically what
that's basically what
yeah,
our
your podcast is.
we
yeah.
are hyperlinks.
Yeah. Essentially. Only when we have guests is when we have a set goal. Because
Depends on the guest.
well, no, not necessarily. Because every guest has something that they like. our guest doesn't necessarily change the podcast because we do ask. I'm not gonna bullshit y'all. We do ask them questions about like what they like and stuff like that before the podcast beforehand. I tend to try to make questions before they come on the podcast just so I can drop something and they can, pick it up and we can just, run with it.
Like we did with the last podcast where,
right.
We started off from there.
And I just got lucky because the original question was, do you know about any conspiracies? And then James hit me with I love conspiracies. And I was like, fucking perfect. So we really got lucky with James. So hopefully this next.
I think that whole fucking thing was about conspiracies.
Yeah,
I listened back. I listened to it when you put it up. That fucking this long ass disclaimer at the beginning was hilarious.
Yeah.
The Sunrise Meets podcast, and it's
I had to do it.
You want to Sprite cranberry?
But
speaking of Sprite cranberry shit,
softly spoken now.
Speaking of Sprite cranberry shit, this has nothing to do with Sprite cranberry, but it reminded me of a memory I recently just obtained. I was driving my brother somewhere, and we started shouting random memes and shit, and he said Sprite cranberry, and then I started laughing, and I thought that was the end of it, and then he looks at me and he goes, "Have you tried Jack in the Box news? Have you tried Jack in the Box new spicy chicken strips at your nearest location?" Like he was a commercial. Like, what the? No, I didn't even know they had chicken strips. Like he was a commercial. Have you tried Jack in the Box new spicy chicken strips at your nearest location? I was like, no. What the fuck? Why do you say it? Why do you say it? Why are you a commercial?
Why are you advertising? Hit us up, Jack in the Box. We did good on advertising.
I feel like I can order from you.
Yeah.
Did you memorize the phone number too?
Oh my god.
If I could do it, if I call in the next 30 seconds, will I get 15% off?
What is it? It's partners in participation may vary.
Yeah. Is that the end?
You want it to be the end?
No.
Okay, well then pull up one more topic. Or think of something. Okay, let me help you out. Don't make it like vague. Make it like about the podcast. Like
about the podcast?
Let's like talk about the future.
All right, let's talk
like
that. Okay, first of all,
so
what the fuck are you gonna do with all these cheese nips?
Bro, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I think I need to donate them pretty soon here. They're
just
go
go to fucking Goodwill or whatever. Donation place.
I would just drop it off at a homeless guy. Just be like, here, look. Here's a fucking box of 75 fucking Cheez-Its. I'm just kidding.
No, let's ride along the feeder of 45 and just handle that. Because all the homeless people are on 45 pretty much.
We're gonna need water too, though. I can't just give them fucking Cheez-Its. They're gonna be like, I need something to drink with this.
Well, how many come in each box?
75.
70.
We can give them 5 each.
Yeah.
Well,
how much water would we need? See, each one comes with 24. Anyway, I was talking about like going to Walmart real quick, buying the Great Value box of one.
We could do that.
We buy like 12 of those.
Right.
What I'm thinking is we buy more waters than there are cheese nips.
Okay. That makes more sense.
So there's 75 in each box. How many boxes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. 6? 1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4,
3,
5. 5. There's 5.
Is that one?
Yeah, there's 5.
I'm not even gonna attempt that math in my brain. 75 times 5. 375 fucking packs of cheese nips.
Okay, 375.
Yeah.
Divide that by 5.
75.
Oh shit.
Duh. Wait, what the?
Sorry.
Wait.
Sorry, I'm doing ass backwards.
I'm tired.
I'm doing ass backwards math. I meant
divide that by 5. I get back to 75.
We need at least 75 people, so we can just give them 5 packs of cheese nits and then 1 water bottle.
So we need like 75 water bottles.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
I was thinking 2 water bottles because
Well, we could do that too.
Yeah. The future of the podcast resides on your shoulders, young one.
Our shoulders.
Carry it with great pride.
And stride.
And strive to make it better. Observe the winds of time.
The winds of time?
Go.
Okay, stop.
Obtain.
Stop. All right, man. What's one future that you think, or what's one future that you hope to see? Or what's something you hope to see in the podcast in the future?
Something I hope to see in the podcast?
Yeah, you always have these interesting thoughts.
Something I really hope to see in the podcast. Money. No. No, honestly, something I really hope to see in the podcast is how tech savvy we get with this. I can't wait to see like all the wires like going everywhere. I can't like where like
I don't think it's gonna be that extreme,
I know we want to really continue this as we grow older.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking
this podcast is gonna be like fine wine. We're slowly gonna mature and
talk about
more mature topics, and you're gonna watch us grow. Like nothing on we say on the show will be archived or deleted. There's a reason why I cut out all like, you know, how do I say, like touchy subjects, so that, you know, 15, 30 years from now, so all that stuff is always be edited out. All of our podcasts we keep them clean, you know, because it's just too
as clean as we can without like, you know,
offending
upsetting a group of people or a majority of whatever, a minority,
which is why I made the disclaimer. So they can't.
Yeah, for the last episode, we needed that.
They can't do that. No, that's like for the whole podcast. Like it's in our description.
Yeah, true. So we put it in the description for every podcast now.
Yeah. Oh, so they can't do anything. But like I said, you know, it's gonna be like a fine wine. We're gonna just eventually.
But what I'm seeing in my brain is like we're here in your room that's completely littered with dirty clothes and shoes, whatever the fuck this thing is.
Yeah.
He's got a paper guillotine over here.
Yeah. It's essentially what it is.
Why do you have that though? I'm so confused. Why do you have that?
I made
just in the middle of your room.
I made a t-shirt.
You made a t-shirt?
Yeah. It's got our logo on it. I'm trying to see if it works.
Hold on, I gotta check this out.
Wait, it's not done yet. It's just paper right now. Oh. I gotta put water on it. I'll probably do it tonight. I'll send you a picture of it when I'm done.
Anyway, I'm thinking we're starting here.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we gonna be in, say, a year, 2 years, 3 years? What kind of equipment are we gonna have? What is it gonna look like? Where are we gonna be recording at? You know, I think about like future shit like that all the time. I run through scenarios it's one thing I do, and you know what's funny about it though is I'll catch myself sometimes. Like I'll be running through a scenario in my head while I'm doing something, you know, like whatever, driving or something, and I'll be daydreaming completely, and I can see everything happening. I can perfectly see everything happening. That's how deep I get into it. And I start talking very loudly as I'm in the scenario. I start talking in real life as if I'm in the scenario.
Right.
And it's funny as hell to me when I catch myself yelling, you know, or it's also like hilarious, but it's a little bit embarrassing sometimes. But it's mostly hilarious when other people catch me doing it. Like I remember distinctly when I worked for Vans, my assistant store manager Natalie, I was across on the other side of the store folding clothes, and I'm sitting there running through some random scenario in my head, and there's nobody in the store, so it's just me and her. She comes out to the register, she's doing something over there on the opposite side of the store, and she goes, "Anthony," I was like, "Huh?" She goes, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, why?" She's like, "Are you talking to yourself?" I was like,
shit.
Yes, exactly. I was like,
I have those moments.
Where I can't say anything back. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I have those moments.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But anyway, that'll conclude our podcast.
Wait, no. So okay.
No.
So what AJ said, if you guys just don't remember, because I don't remember, but I do now, is that he wants to see where we're gonna be at in like 2 years, and see how much.
Let's aim for 2 years. Let's see where we're gonna be in 2 years.
In 2 years.
You know what? Right after this, let's take a picture of everything that's set up right here, and you know
that's fine. Yeah, and then you know
I think I know how we should do it too. I know how we should do it.
Where we're gonna be, in time. So yeah. All right. Progress. Progress is the motto. All right, guys.
All right.
This has been the Sunrise Meets podcast. We thank you guys for listening. This was more of a chill podcast. Mm-hmm. This is how I imagined it. The other ones were great, but this is actually this is our. I like
sound. This episode.
This right here is our sound. This is what you come back for. So remember, we're on Spotify. Hold on, let me go through the list. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, Radio Public, and iHeartRadio. So make sure you guys go follow, like, and comment on Twitter, Instagram, StoryFire, and LinkedIn. Yeah. Anything you want to say, AJ? Oh, and leave us a 5-star rating on iTunes.
Leave us a 5-star rating on Christian Mingle. I don't have anything to say, bro.
All right, man. All right, this has been the Sunrise.
Now it's the end of the podcast.
This has been the Sunrise Weese podcast, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
Peace.